Canadian Forces veteran and Edmonton native Trevor Peterson has found a unique way to stay out of the clutches of post-traumatic stress disorder, and he was in North Bay to tell his story on Tuesday.
I guess I'm one of the guys front and center, yeah. Our initiative is paddling with PTSD. Last year I paddled from Edmonton to Winnipeg, and we raised awareness for post-traumatic stress disorder and funds for Wounded Warriors Canada. This all started, I went through all the fun parts of PTSD. I've been through the addictions, the suicides, I've had blackouts. So, you know, to be able to come out of that and be healthy again and lead a normal life was significant. So can I just have a minute here? I deal with it, I handle it very well. I lead a pretty normal life in most aspects. I'm unable to work due to some of the confusion that I get when I get a little extra stress. But yeah, my story is just going out there and letting people know, you know, I've been there and I'm leading a normal life. So last year, like I said, we were with Wounded Warriors, and we found on the route there was a lot of non-military people coming up to and talking to us. And since we've started this initiative, you know, we've become very public, and there's been a lot of people out there that have come up to me and asked me and talked to me. And I've actually had 2 people come up to me and say, is this strictly a military thing? So this year, we're working with the Canadian Mental Health Association, because we want people to know that this isn't just a military thing. It's not just a first responder thing. You know, everybody can get this. It's, you know, it's a roll of the dice.
Your son talked about how dealing with post-traumatic stress disorder affected your life, and to the point as his mom, it spilled over into your psyche as well. Well, how did that happen in your opinion?
Actually, it goes slowly, and you don't realize how quickly you can be overwhelmed with all the tragic events that are happening. We went from when he arrived and wanted to commit suicide, and that next 2 days later, I think it was, I was bringing him into the base to be looked at.
Bill Pickett met Trevor Peterson in treatment in Guelph for PTSD. They remain good friends. Pickett served for the Canadian Forces in Bosnia and Rwanda.
You know, when 750,000 people die in 1 week, there's going to be a lot of trauma, a lot of issues, and when you see it, smell it, taste it, you live with it.
But you couldn't live with it for a long time, could you?
No, I couldn't. I do have post-traumatic stress disorder. I've had it since I was diagnosed in 2000. I was dealing with it much before then, and then recently me and Trevor went on the same program in Homewood, PTSD recovery. Since then, you know, I've used paddleboarding to help me focus my energies and to help me relax and calm my mind, because it's very zen-like for me when you're out on the water. But you know, I applaud Trevor for what he's doing and bringing awareness to PTSD and to mental health, and trying to get the word out there, because there's too many guys suffering in silence. There's too many people worrying about their careers rather than their mind. And I think more people need to start talking and coming forward before more and more people die.